Welcome to Vedic Wisdom Insights. Glory to my Guru, Swami Mukundananda, for showering his blessings on me and everybody. Welcome to our ongoing Isopanisad series. In the last episode, we discussed about Lord's transcendental activities with his unbelievable and inconceivable powers. In today's episode, we will discuss about Lord's presence in everything and everywhere. When we see God everywhere, how it changes our behavior and attitude towards people, society, and nature. Now, this is the sixth verse from Isopanisad. Ya tu sarvani bhutani atmani evanu pasyati sarva bhuteshu katmanam tato na viju gupsate. Translation: He who systematically sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord, who sees all living entities as his parts and parcels, and who sees the Supreme Lord within everything, never hates anything or any being. This is a description of the Mahabhagavat, the great personality who sees everything in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Supreme Lord's presence is realized in three stages. The first stage is the Kanishth Adhikari, which is in fact the lowest stage of realization. He goes to a place of worship such as temple, gurudwara, church or mosque and worships there according to scriptural injunctions. Devotees in this stage consider the Lord to be present at the place of worship and nowhere else. They cannot ascertain who is in what position in devotional service, nor can they tell who has realized the Supreme Lord. Such devotees are selfish. They follow the routine formulas and sometimes quarrel among themselves, considering one type of devotion better than another. These Kanishth Adhikaris are actually materialistic devotees who are simply trying to get the material pleasures to reach the spiritual plane. Then comes the second stage of realization, which is Madhyama Adhikaris. These devotees observe the distinctions between four categories of being. The first, the Supreme Lord. Second, the devotees of the Lord. Third, the innocent, who have no knowledge of the Lord. And fourth, the atheist, who have no faith in the Lord and hate those in devotional service. The Madhyama Adhikari behaves differently toward these four classes of person. In other words, his behavior and attitude is different based on these four categories. Like, he adores the Lord, considering him the object of love. He makes friends with those who are in devotional service. He tries to awaken the dormant love of God in the hearts of the innocent. But he avoids the atheist who deride the very name of the Lord. Now, above all this, the Madhyama Adhikari is the Uttama Adhikari, who sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee will not discriminate between an atheist and a theist, but sees everyone as part and parcel of God. He knows that there is no essential difference between a Brahman and a dog in the street, because both of them are part and parcel of the Lord. Although they are engaged in different bodies, on account of the different qualities of their activities in their previous lives. He sees that the Brahman particle of the Supreme Lord has not misused his little independence given to him by the Lord, whereas the dog has misused his independence and is therefore being punished by the laws of nature by being engaged in the form of a dog. Not considering the respective actions of the Brahman and the dog, the Uttama Adhikari tries to do good to both. Such a learned devotee is not misled by material bodies, but attracted by the spiritual spark within them. If we see the mantra properly, it is said one should observe or systematically see. This means that one must follow the previous acharyas, the perfected teachers. Anupasyati is the exact Sanskrit word used in this connection. Anu means to follow and pasyati means to observe. Thus the word anupasyati means that one should not see things as it does with the naked eye, but should follow the previous acharyas. Due to material defects, the naked eye cannot see anything properly. One cannot see properly unless one has heard from a superior source. And the highest source is the Vedic wisdom, which is spoken by the Lord Himself. Vedic truths are coming in disciplic succession from the Lord to Brahma, from Brahma to Narad, then to Vedvyas, and then to his many disciples. Formerly, there was no need to record the messages of the Vedas, because people in earlier ages were more intelligent and had sharper memories. They could follow the instructions simply by hearing once from the mouth of a bona fide spiritual master. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, 54th verse, it says that one who is already on the liberated platform, that is Brahma Bhuta, can become an Uttama Adhikari, devotee, and see every living being as his own brother. This vision, however, cannot be had by any other normal person, because he only focuses on material pleasures. His only objective is on the body rather than on the spiritual spark within that body. One who imitates the symptoms of an Uttama Adhikari may serve another's outward body for the purpose of fame or material reward, but it does not serve the spirit soul. Such an imitator can have no information of the spiritual world. The Uttama Adhikari, however, sees the spirit soul within the material body and serves him as spirit. Thus, the material aspect is automatically served. So, this verse clearly says that every person and every living being is a part and parcel of the God, because the soul is an energy of God and the soul is present in everybody. Therefore, we should treat every person, irrespective of his financial status, his financial position, his wealth, his status, the clothes that he wears, it does not matter. What matters is how much respect, how we are treating to that person. Though that person will be bad, his behavior will be very bad, but still we have to respect that person, because that person still is in avidya, he is in darkness. But because we have got Guru's grace, our intellect, our mind has got refined. And then we remember that before we got the grace from Guru, we were also living into the same realm what that person is living now. So we try to understand that person and everybody and respect each and everyone, considering the part and parcel of Lord. Hare Krishna and Jai Shri Ram.